time to work. I got stuff to do. We're gonna start with Pepsi. And let's double check our saving is working now. Good. That's now set up correctly. All right, time to start working on the stuff. So we have this mask, which we're just going to pull out into the scene. We're going to put it there. Not too worried about just ooh, exploded. Gotcha. I still have solidify on. Should have meshed it. I gotta send a message really quick. Oh, hey there, pop star. How you doing? I was just doing some texting, some messaging on my off camera. How was your break? Yeah, yeah. I was sending some messages. Um, Good. Ooh, I want to really start messing around with some AI agents soon. The more I start learning about it, the more intrigued I am. Need to find someone who's got some good insight into it. Pick their brain. I'm going to carve this out in a little bit, but for now we'll just do a little indent. Kind of imply it. It looks a little bumpy. A little more like that. Turn up that. That may have been too much. Yes, it was. Crashed. Really? Why am I losing so much stuff all the time? God damn it. Alright, for the third time, we're gonna start this fucking math. Why can't I move it out of the scene? There we go. Alright, mesh it. I must have hit too high on the remesh. Okay, this is literally the third time we're gonna sculpt this mask, but whatever. I'm not sour about it. Reminds me of my favorite phrase in 3D art. If you didn't do it 3 times, did you even do it right? Did you even do it right? Let's do a little bit more. Do 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 do. Gonna look kind of cartoony. Like that's the look. Kind of cartoony. Bum 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 bum. A little more around. Bring in this edge. Let's do a bit of this. All right, third time's the charm. Maybe a little bit thicker on the side. All right, beautiful, beautiful. A little bit thin on the muzzle. It kind of matches the look of the character a little bit more though. So maybe a little bit more slope. More of a curve. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Cool. That looks pretty dope. All right, let's work on the hair a little bit. We'll refine more of the everything else in just a moment. little bit of a spike there. It's a little symmetrical, but I think we'll start the symmetry and go from there. Let me get some water. Hello, Arctic. Why is it still got this little point? Shouldn't have a point. Have the cat petting go. Hmm. Last visit for a bit, so not sure when I get to see them again. Oh, are you taking time off, or is the vet taking a little break? No, I'm a pet sitter, so I take care of people's cats when they're away at home. That's right. That's right. For some reason, I thought you worked with a vet directly. Quite satisfying to make little crevices. A little bit of a gap in the middle one, so let's see if we can inch that closer. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looking super good. I'm actually quite pleased with that. I always love this kind of style. I don't know what to call that. There's like skater punk core. I don't know what to call it. Um, but I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so what we're gonna make now is a subdivided foot. Yeah. And push that back on the right axis. I think I did. We're also going to make a cube that we will subdivide. We also mirror it, put the mirror onto this little object. Then we will duplicate it. Okay, it's going to be the start of our foot, because we need to redo our foot, as it turns out. So for our foot here, it's time to slice. Actually, I could trim it. It's not really a need to do that. Instead, what I will do is go here, and I'm just going to delete all the faces. Then select everything, say select boundary loop. Hit F for fill. Back in here, Control R. There. A little bit faster. The box trim can be very intense, so limit how intense it is. Okay, so that's our low poly blockout. We will use the actual mesh itself a little bit later. I will duplicate it for now, send this into data transfer where we're backing up all of our low poly items. Then we'll take this whole thing, mesh it. I guess mesh this first, mesh this one. Oh, wait. Right, I have to do make single user, the object data, mesh it, combine it, Control R. Much higher. Actually, let's put another mirror on. Set to mirror main. Mesh that. Combine it. I'm not combining. Let's do a little. A little bit of that. Combine. All right. All right. A little bit higher resolution. I'll do that one more time. And we will keep it here and subdivide it on its own. This will just ensure we have a mesh that we like. The clouds are okay. Something like that. And then we'll do another mirror. Set to the foot itself. Right. All right, take this one, Alt V, put our cursor right here. Nice. All right, that's a good start. Let's look at a little bit more reference images. we're only going to go for another 30 minutes on this character before we switch over to another one. I'm going to do this one here. A good example of kind of the mono style. Mono style. Very cute beans. Everything's kind of soft and bubbly. I think that's kind of what we want to go for on our Avi as well. What happened to my hair? What happened to my hair? What happened to my hair? I accidentally delete my hair profile. How'd that happen? Doesn't matter. Funny, how did that happen? Oh. We use relations to move that up. And this will allow us to kind of tie the claw location into the bean location, which is pretty useful. All right, time for food and a movie. Have a nice rest of your day. All same to you, Arctic. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for coming by, and we'll catch you soon. Cute. All right, we're going to do an Alt-D duplicate, and then change the parent of these ones to our other bean. Again, now they're kind of tied into that position, which is super handy. Then what we'll do is we will copy over this one here. Make sure the order is correct. All right, now we got some nice looking feet. Nice. And you know what? We're actually just gonna Shift D duplicate this time, and we'll stick them up here. Where were we? Really? What? I'm spinning this one. All right. Gives me a much better idea of the way the object is oriented. It's kind of handy, actually. Hmm. When did these ones end up with the messed up claw? Are these ones messed up? They don't seem to be. Ah, I understand. This one does. It just has too many mirrors. Okie dokie. So now we initially made a leg and we put it into data transfer collection. We're now going to extract it, send it back out to our scene, and we're going to redo it. This one is actually going to be our hand. Let me make single user, and then we're going to relink this. Just think of these like mascot hands. That's the most apt description of what these kind of hands are really like. All right, so now we can turn back on the body. This is what we got to do. I'm going to take the hand, delete the, maybe not that much. Put it on there. Delete the faces. Select the boundary loop fillet. Then on the model, we will remesh. Then we're going to add a mirror to bisect it on the X. And then remesh it again. That will allow us to copy everything over. And then, of course, we will copy that. And so now we've got something we can work with in order to create the geometry we actually need. Now again, this one's still very different from most avatars because for most avatars I do. Why does it want to flip it? Are these ones flipped? I don't want to be upside down in here. Boom. Cute. Very cute. Okay, this can go duplicate, send that whole duplicate back into data transfer because we're backing up our topology. Eventually, we're going to merge this into the sculpture. Now we want. All right, let's figure out where our hair profile went. went to hell. We'll make a new one. Make a curve, circle. Subdivide it. Squish it. Check or deselect. Scale it in. Scale it to the side. 0.2, scale it in. And then scale those up. And now we get this kind of lemon head shape. I really prefer it for hair. I think it looks pretty good for some reason. All right. Right about there. And we'll add more detail through texturing or other means. Nice. All right. Another quick look at our reference here. Let's make the eyes. Eyelashes, sorry. Not the eyes, eyelashes. So we'll do that out here for right now. Make a plane, merge it at the center. No need to align rotation on a single vertex. No rotation, face project though. Put our cursor right here. Cool. Now, add a subdivision. It's smooth, and the subdivision we will extrude directly on the global axis. Actually, before we do that, boundary loop and crease. Is there a way to do that faster? It's the hotkey for crease. Then I'm going to collapse these. Crease those. And merge these. Okay. And of course, slap a mirror on there. Whew. Cool. That looks dope. Nail is super fluffy. Super, super fluffy. Um, oh my. Let's make some noise. Try the cube. Pardon me. All right, another 15 minutes, and then we're going to switch over to double G. There. Excuse me. Oh, I'm tired. Hello, Top Cat. No, I'm just being quiet. There we go. All right. Take some screenshots. And call it for today on this character. More to do, but good progress. And we'll do one with not that it's much different, but all right. All right, let's send this over and then go to the restroom real quick. 1 moment. Ugh. Is the read? What's the read? WG. The reason you don't play music so VODs don't get muted. I suppose that's one part of it. In reality, though, I just can't work when I listen to music. I really struggle working if there's some music playing. All right, for this character, we're going to finish up the feet. We're going to get the mouth opened up, hands finished, and then there should be clothing for this character sent either today or tomorrow. And that'll be good. I'm going to go to the restroom first. Yeah, be right back. 1 moment. I'm back. I'm back, baby. All right, let's do a backup copy before we continue. It's got the hands mostly set up correctly. I think a little bit bigger. That's good. Ever thought about layering royalty-free music for the stream so the stream has more lively feeling? I don't know. I think I could. I'm just lazy. I think it gives people the opportunity to put on their own music, which I have had people say they appreciate. So I think for what I'm doing, for what the stream is, which is like a work stream, I think it makes sense. If I was doing something else or trying to like, really make this more about less about the making avatars, more about the streaming, then maybe I'd consider it a little bit more. I'm gonna make more of a gap space between the groin and the thigh. It loads. That didn't make much of a difference, but that's okay. All right, now what we'd like to do is actually carve out the mouth. So we'll make a shape for this. What? All right. Yeah, that's good enough. And then push that out. Take the other side and push that in. And then I want the lips to be about that thick. That should be pretty good. Now we'll put a mirror on, then a subdivision surface. All right. Something like that. Now, here's the hard part, or the slow part. Take the model. We're going to add a bevel. Close chat. There, it's back. So take that. Bevel. I meant a Boolean. Lucky that it loaded at all. Set it to fast, and we'll cut out this shape. All right. That worked pretty well. We'll go ahead and apply the Boolean. Go into the sculpt and begin to work with it. Okay. So first things first, we're just going to smooth it. No need to be super cautious with that. The inside of the mouth, we can go ahead, smooth it up as well. We don't need to be too worried about that. Pretty much no one's ever going to see the inside of the mouth of a character. But better safe than sorry. Plate this section right here. Okay. Good stuff. All right. Then we'll do lasso face set. So we can just take out that section. Work just on this. Isolated. The neat little trick is that we do actually have the ability to auto mask by face set, which is super useful. I'm going to keep that off for right now. It's still on the other tool, but good stuff. All right, so now we have a mouth cavity. It's looking very good. Do the fingers. Finish up the hand. Really do want to take the time to actually save this finger once I'm done sculpting it, because I make a lot of hands, so really should take the time to save the work I do. All right, there's a bit of a knuckle. Add one there and right there. Fingers aren't too bad. Sometimes the placement of the knuckles feels confusing, but it's really just from the first knuckle to the tip. The middle is the second knuckle. And then from the second knuckle to the tip, that's the third knuckle. Not much more complicated than that. Well, easier said than done, perhaps, but beautiful. Palms a little too big. All right. Really big. Pull that forward. Yep. Looks super good. Okay, what are we missing? We're missing fingernails. So let's go ahead and make, actually, let's double check. I see no fingernails. Okay, then we'll just leave no fingernails for now. All right. Just make them just a bit thicker on the finger, just right about there. Gorgeous. A little bit of this. I think the hands are done. Whew. Onwards. Excuse me. Looks good. Things a little weird right over here. Whew. Hello, Logan Morace Bax. Welcome. We're creating a VR chat avatar right now for a client of mine. This is a rabbit man. Rabbit goat? Goat rabbit? Thank you, Logan. I appreciate that. Right now, I'm in the process of still in the high resolution phase. We're basically making a sculpture. So kind of getting things positioned, getting things moved around, making it look good, and then we're gonna create a game ready version. And that's what will actually go into VR chat. If you're familiar. Trying to say hello to everybody on the chat, but they also keep on cussing, telling me to get out. In this chat? Crap, now I got a theme of Go-Go Power Ranger stuck in my head. As Go-Go Rabbit Ranger. And hello, Lord Pepsi. Well, good. Hopefully, inspiration. Another earworm for you. Funny phrase, earworm. Other videos. Gotcha. Hopefully save in case of another outage. Thankfully, I have adjusted my settings, and we got the autosave working properly this time. Usually Blender has a backup save system, like most programs. But for some reason mine had been disabled. But now it does. Got everything going. Thankfully. that looks good. I like that. Oh, I guess I could have. Oh, no, that works fine. That works fine. There's another way I could have made the tail, but I prefer this, I think. There we go. That's pretty good. All right, so now for the body here, we've got these little spots, these dew claws on back here. So I'm a little tempted to just redo the whole bottom of, yeah, I'm going to. So I'm going to take the leg, enter this mode, and we're just going to delete all the faces. Then we're going to select everything, select the boundary loop, fill the boundary loop, go back into sculpt mode, and fill her up. So now we've kind of amputated the feet, really. It's a little bit slow because this mesh is very dense. But there we go. Then here, we make a cursor. We're going to make a cube of. No, cube would have been fine. Add a subdivision, add a mirror. Mirror will be applied to the other side. Let's scale this down, scale it up. And this is what we're going to use to start the second version of the leg. We'll apply the scale, go into here, and remesh it. I guess I have to apply the subdivision first. But now with symmetry, we can work on both sides of the leg at the same time. And that's why we did that mostly. So I can work on the lower body, lower portion of the leg, but still keep things symmetrical. Otherwise, it's kind of tough to do, actually. Can't wait to see you later after I was going to look like when it moved. Might be a while, but that is always a very fun part of the process. Hopefully not too long. Maybe another week or so. But yeah, feel free to subscribe. I'm pretty much doing this every weekday, so anytime you're interested to see what's going on, I'm pretty much here. This is my full-time job. A little more than full-time right now, actually. I'm working a lot. Anyway, we'd certainly be happy to have you. All right, but now that we've done that, we can really get the dew claw working. So we can kind of carve out this spot and then give it a little lumpy like that. Let's up the resolution. They don't really look like they're in the right spot. Okay. They're much lower here. It should be like right there. Right there. A little nose. Cool. Feet look a lot better now. Clothing should be on the way. Take a little look-see. Looks like it's almost ready. Well, thank you. There's still a lot more that goes into kind of getting it game ready, but in terms of the final look of things, we are very close. final, yeah, I guess final look might be the right phrase. All right, let's take a look at the twofers. These are spiked teeth. Looks like our character does have canine teeth. You did a good job on this. What's the name of this? So the character's name is Dubba. And thank you. On the ear side of the horns, if they were swept down into the back a bit, it sounds like I was pointing up, down, hate the curly hair, so hair's tricky. I did like the early design as far as shapes, that's fine. Like the more hair on the sides, maybe it sticks more blending somehow. Up to you. Tail could be a smidge longer. Went up, seeing the 2D image overall. I'm like, thank you for the update. Good, battle kitchen. There's not a soul out there to hear my prayer. Perfect. That looks looking really good. What is that? Little smudgy. Okay. Got another 15 minutes. Let's get the retopology started on the character. Because we're so close to done. I think we go ahead and merge. Let's make a copy now called pre-hand merge. Save that. And then we'll mesh these, merge these, combine with the body. And we might as well do that with the legs too, actually. Whoa, what the heck happened to my fingies? They exploded. I have to make single user. And then mesh. Then combine. And we'll also do the same here. Don't wanna hear my prayer. Oh, excuse me, sorry, yawn. Smooth that in nicely. Beautiful. That worked super well. And now for the hand. Let's not smooth it too strongly. Probably one of the better hands I've done. I think the position of everything, it's almost perfect. Maybe just a little bit longer on this figure. Wood. All right. Now, drop that all into big collection for the body. Yeah, the one body high poly. Drop this there. Then we'll turn on data transfer. And then this will be is VRChat going to make it when it's on PS4? VRChat's doing pretty good for itself. Make it's an interesting term. Depends on what you mean by make it. I think I think just the other day they had over like 100,000 concurrent users. So relative to a lot of games, it is quite popular, but I don't know if it'll be the metaverse. I don't know if anything will be the metaverse, you know. I don't know if there will be such a thing. Um, I do think that I personally, I like VR chat. I spend a lot of time making things for it, and um, but I do have quite a few complaints regarding it. I think that has the potential to be a lot better than it currently is. Nenny's Rec Room, which is a fun game you can play in VR or on paddles that make this VR chat on PS4. I'll be happy to talk to everyone. I don't think you'll ever see it on a console. I don't think you'll ever see it on a console because there's a lot of copyrighted material in it. I don't know, maybe Rec Room's in it, so perhaps, but I feel like there's some improvements to be had. Magic Godot becoming a major engine PS4 and 5's product fee keeps them out of the cake. I mean, it's good to see Sony getting a lot of flack for making such a unbelievably expensive console. I don't know if anyone's seen that in the news recently. I think it was literally just today. Oh, this looks really good. It's not too much to change. think we'll have to apply it. Why don't we duplicate it? Apply it. And then that'll give us a little bit more wiggle room in terms of adjusting it. Yeah, there's a new, they announced a new console. Apparently it's rather expensive. Personally, I'm a big believer in computers now. I definitely think that you get the most bang for your buck if you're using a. Oof, what's going on in there? But yeah, for VR chat, I think it'd be cool to see it on a console. Odds are they won't put it on a console. But they have talked about putting it on phones, like Roblox. Roblox is on a phone and stuff. They're kind of targeting a similar demographic, I would say. I think anyone interested in Roblox would probably find some familiar aspects with VR chat. You know, it's mostly a social thing and a lot of mostly for like hanging out. No, not that there aren't games in Roblox, but what I really like about VR chat is just that you can make stuff. Um, no, not really any limits. You can make a lot more in terms of like how detailed the things you make can be. You know, Roblox has some pretty restrictive aspects in terms of how much you can upload, things like that. I mean, rightfully so. They're targeting like mobile devices, so makes sense. They're not wrong to do that. It is messy in there. Don't think I should have applied the mesh so soon. That was a little preemptive. Okay, let's delete this. And we're gonna go File, Open. I'm gonna go back one. or no, we'll go freehand merge. We'll go to data transfer, select the body, copy it, and then go over back to double G. Select here and paste the body again. Just happened to also include a bunch of random nonsense. Maybe we can delete. Didn't even bring in my character. All right, we'll have to be stopping in just a second. There we go. Have you ever met kids who are on disability? In terms of like government assistance? I don't think I've ever spoken to anyone in VR chat who's told me they're on any sort of disability assistance. That's your question. Kids who can't read. Hard for me to say. I think pretty hard for me to say. Most people I interact with are through my chat, and that kind of, you know, I wouldn't know because I don't think they'd be able to type to me. I'm on disability when I can't read or write. Seems like you're reading and writing right now. I mean, if you're writing. I haven't struggled to understand you at all, so I think you're doing a good job. I do think there are a lot of people in the VR chat community who are disabled, but I think that's kind of true of many online communities. Because, you know, it's like you're just stuck at home, or you lack mobility or the ability of transportation, then, you know, it makes sense that video games or social media, or especially video games, are probably a big part of your entertainment and outlet. Yeah, makes sense. Kind of a good fit, really. But personally, I hold very high hopes for VR and other solutions to assist with any sort of disability, really. Wish I have a PC. I'd love to play with your chat, but I don't have money. Don't have. That's no problem. VR chat, technically you can play without a VR headset. But I certainly would recommend waiting. And I think Roblox is probably going to have VR as well if you're really interested in that kind of stuff. But I think if you're young, Roblox is probably a better fit for you because your chat can be a little bit rougher of an experience. I think you should definitely embrace something that that I would feel more confident saying you have more fun in, which would be something like Roblox or something like that. Either way, you know, cool stuff about these communities is a good chance to learn things. I mean, a lot of what I've learned and how I make a living has been through these programs. I mean, like that, can it be like toxic? Like, I don't really understand. They have a lot of racist people there. I think it's just like any other place on the internet. There's no guarantee that you won't get that. it any place has it, but and so does VR Jam, unfortunately. Or what's another good one? It's a Rec Room. Rec Room's another good game to get in if you're looking for that kind of experience. I think you can make your own stuff in Rec Room too. I am always very excited with games and stuff where you can create your own stuff. I think that there's something truly special there, and that it's the future. We're going to see a lot more of it as time goes on. Custom content, virtual economies, that kind of stuff. Whatever that means. This takes a while. This takes a while. I appreciate that, Logan. Only if I've had my Red Bull. It's very important I drink Red Bull. Well, you're always welcome to chill here, Logan. I do talk a lot about virtual reality and making stuff. That's kind of my jam. So that that's something that excites you too, then you're in the right spot. Otherwise, you might You might realize I talk a little about it a little bit too much. Something's weird with this spot right there. All right, that should be pretty close. I think I should switch over to okay, it is time. 440. We'll put a little bit more time into double G, and then I'm probably going to end a little bit early. I'm feeling pretty tired, so we're gonna end just a little early. All right, we're gonna split this character in half. Like so. Boom. Take this side, delete it. Take this side, and then make sure it's right in the middle. And then we can put a mirror modifier back on, put back on a shrink wrap, and it once again apply it to the high poly body. But this gives us the ability to now we can smooth it out. Nice even squares. That's kind of our goal right now. There we go. Gorgeous. Oh, it's a little busted on the back of the ear there. And it looks like there's a decent amount of the ear that will need to get fixed. Inside of the eye socket's really messed up. I mean, that's not too bad, actually. Not super messed up. Mildly messed up. Mild amount of messed up. Oopsies. And then... Alright, butt crack. Leg, hip, groin. Alright. Looks like everything's kind of fitting pretty well onto the character. I think we did a good job. The nice part is it's already rigged. Character's already rigged, so got a lot of our work already kind of cut out for us. Save a lot of time that way. Beautiful. A little crunchy right there. Make sure to set the shrink wrap to above surface. And we'll actually duplicate it and apply it. Oh, never mind. It's not even applied. Have I seen the FNAF movie? And no, I actually have not. I've watched a lot of FNAF be played online, but I have yet to see the movie. Maybe I'll put that on my to-do list. It seems fun. I like the main character. I forget his name, or the actor, main actor. He's been in a lot of good stuff. I'm assuming you've seen it. This is really messed up right here. Not gonna spoil it for you. Gotcha. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's kind of tough these days to avoid getting spoiled. I feel like so many movies I don't even watch anymore. I just see on YouTube shorts. Or when I'm in a plane or something. There we go. All right, I think we're at a good spot now. We watch you make this generator, but if you need a question for me, I'll answer. Sounds good, Logan. Go ahead and apply the shrink wrap. Take the middle. Squish it. All right, and now we've got the low poly body. We could add a little bit more resolution right here. Just a little indent there and here. That will help give us some more form. I'll probably put the shrink wrap back on in just a moment. For now, I will not. All right, delete this. Right, I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh. Excuse me. Cool. So let's turn on the rig. All right, things are already moving. How cool is that? We're not going to get too lost in the sauce on rigging right now because actually I do need to do rigging before texturing. I always want to do texturing before rigging, but I should do it the other way around. So we'll go in here. And now I just kind of need to move hand around a little. All right. Good stuff. That looks awesome. Thank you. I'm very pleased. I feel like we're making very solid progress. It's the best part about this kind of work is when you feel like it's all coming together. Oops. People see this new character. Do they need permission to use it? Um, yes. Yes, so if I was wearing the character in game, you would have to ask permission in order to clone the avatar and wear it yourself. Um, and most of the commissions that I do for individuals, so they're looking to kind of have their own personal version. Some people will share it, like with their friends and stuff. But a lot of my clients, they want their own kind of like unique, one of a kind version. But I'm hoping to make a lot more avatars that people can buy and share a little bit easier. Um, for me, this is kind of my profession, making characters for people, making bodies for people. Um, it's an interesting little world. Definitely didn't expect to be doing this kind of work. Uh, you know, but I think if I saw myself, if kid me saw myself doing this kind of work, I think they'd be pretty happy. It's fun stuff. A lot of fun to be had. There's a channel that has Avatar. That channel is called Dalek HQ. Okay, they have like a VTuber or something. Uh, some sort of like character. You probably know what VTubers are. There, this right there. I think what it has all the Doctor Who. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I haven't seen much Doctor Who, but it seems very fun. Excuse me. They do events, but they have rules. Most people don't follow the rules and constantly kick them. Funny. I suppose that's just how it goes with the internet. It's always a little bit of chaos. Excuse me. Okay, I think that is a good enough approximation of where we need to be on the character. That spine's getting broken. Nice. Already a lot of progress made. Makes me very pleased to see a lot of my hard work making it easy to kind of pick up and move with this project. That's definitely in the wrong spot, but that's okay. A lot of tweaking to do. Hair's kind of not moving. We're still in the, so rigging is the process of kind of making things move, you basically make like a puppet for your character, and we're at the very start of that. So a lot of things are not in the moving stage just yet. We have to slowly kind of attach things piece by piece. Takes time, but worth it in the end. As all good things do. Take time, that is. Let's kind of squish that out by doing that. There's the top. And then the bottom. All right, now we got some, maybe not better, but we're getting close to better. a lot more things that need to be done. But it is 4:58, so I do think it's a good time for me to end. Ending a little bit earlier than I have been over the last few days, but I am very tired today, so I'm gonna go end it now, get a run in. I wasn't able to run earlier today, and we'll be back tomorrow. So thank you everyone who's coming by. Logan, it was nice chatting with you, and everyone else that's lurking. Hope you're all having an amazing Wednesday. We've made some really solid progress on the work, and we'll be back tomorrow with even more to do. We're actually pretty close to finished with a few avatars, so look forward to that. I think we'll be able to finish the Transformer avatar this week, and then the clothing edit for one of the other characters. So a lot of different pieces coming together, but again, good progress. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Popstar, stay safe as well. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your day. Everyone else out there, hope you all have a great rest of your day. And again, I'll be back tomorrow. Hit that follow, hit that subscribe. See you all very soon. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.